Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, this your boy Town Biz. All right, man, check this out, man. I'm in one of them, the moods today, man. I'm a cook today, man. I got a lot of shit that I got to talk about, man, on some real shit because, I need to speak on certain things. And I'm going hard in the paint today. And it's just going to be certain things that I'm going to say people not going to like. But you already know me. Ask me, do I give a damn? But I'm gonna basically get, you know what I'm saying? I'm basically gonna just discuss a lot of various different things. But I decided I need to get this out the way right now because this need to be said about one Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart acting like a bitch right now, and he really showing his little man complex. I thought he said he didn't give zero fucks. Well, obviously he did because he responded to Tariq Nasheed. Now, in case you guys didn't know, Kevin Hart put out a special called I Give Zero Fucks, which was like a abortion of a comedy special. You know, it was horrible, terrible. You know what I'm saying? Just terrible. And, you know, at the end of the day, he had a lot of people critiquing it and people giving their honest opinion. It's a difference between you know what I'm saying, a YouTuber then versus somebody doing a comedy special that was on Netflix because you critiquing as a customer, you paying for Netflix where you're not paying to view my channel. My channel is absolutely free. All you got to do is look me up on YouTube, type in my name in the Google search engine or YouTube search engine, and more than likely my channel will pop up. But Kevin Hart got to understand, as a consumer, you have the right to be angry and not like it, and you know what I'm saying? Even something that's free, you have a right. Hey, everybody don't like me. I'm okay with that. Just like I don't like everybody. But the way Kevin Hart, I think what made people like look at him funny is because of the comments he made in response to Tariq Nasheed. He tried to be funny, and the comment he made in the conversation, I think, is what got him in trouble. And he kind of trying to backpedal, he trying to backpedal a little bit, but it's like too little too late because people been kind of peeping Kevin Hart out on that anyway. But nevertheless, you know, Tariq Nasheed. Oh yeah, and oh yeah, I want to do a little side note. Check this out. Don't come with this. Well, Tariq Nasheed do this, and he been accused of doing that, and I heard. No, don't do that. Stick to the subject. You put anything in the comment section about what you heard and and his beef with other people, your ass is blocked. We talking about Kevin Hart. So try me. It'll be your first and only comment that you make. I don't want to hear none of this. Oh well, what about I'm serious. Your ass is blocked. So I mean, if you want to be one of the people that disregard and test your luck, okay, cool. But we talking about Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart responded. I guess he was upset, bothered by it, and he says, "Well, doing this type of I didn't find it funny neither. After I couldn't even stand to listen to it after 10 minutes, and I just said, all right, enough of this." So Kevin Hart said, "Well, I've been doing this type of comedy for a while, so some people, some people must think I'm funny." So then he ends, I guess, in a response with "power to the people." So he was technically trying to make fun of Tariq Nasheed, being what you would call an activist and all that kind of stuff. And one thing you don't want to do, and people always try to pull this stuff, you got to understand we live in a time where people try to create their own narratives, false narratives and shit, their own justification, just like Avery Spears trying to justify him, getting his ass beat. or why he shouldn't have got his ass beat by, Zoe Williams. He know damn well Zoe Williams wasn't no comedian. Corey Holcomb is the comedian. Now, keep in mind, we all remember that beat down that happened like about, 3 or 4 years ago, where Zoe Williams like beat the hell out of Avery Spears, who basically was just disrespecting him throughout the show, was pointing his finger in his face. He made remarks about him being light-skinned and all that kind of shit. So he goes on, Vlad Rally saying, well, I'm a comedian. So, other comedians joke, well, so I expect him to be, no, nigga. Don't try to use that comedy shit to disguise you being, disrespectful. Nigga, you was being disrespectful and you got what was coming to you. Now, of course, you have, clones and shit that'll follow that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And say, yeah, man, Zoe should have been able to... Shut up, man. Shut y'all punk asses up. You know what I'm saying? Shut y'all asses up. But anyway, that's what guys like Kevin Hart are trying to do. They'll try to... You live in a world like that. A lot of people try to create their own narratives to justify some BS. Like if somebody that's the new thing now. They try to make it look like it's you when it's them. People try to justify trying to disrespect you. That game that that the melonless mutants be trying to play every time they disrespect black people. We say, hey man, hey, what's up with this? Oh, black people are just too emotional. You guys need to stop being so sensitive. Shut the fuck up. For real. Shut y'all asses up. Nobody trying to hear that. But nice try though. But yeah, he made the power to the people. So people's like, oh, okay. So you one of them type of dudes, huh? So he was basically trying to make fun of him in the woke movement. Now we already know that's one of them things. That's one of them situations you kind of don't want to go that route. You either for it, you on the fence with it, or you just, that ain't your thing. But don't try to make fun of people that's into that. And right then and there, he was on some handkerchief head stuff. And, guys like Kevin Hart and a couple other people, Terry Crews and DL Hughley, they quick to try to wag their finger at black people. But they never had the same energy for white people. All this stuff been going on. Kevin Hart ain't said a damn word. Barely. Same thing with Terry Crews. He talking that, but black people got to do, instead of calling out the man, they want to call out the brother man on a regular basis. Guys like Terry Crews, Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, those type of Negroes. Candace Owens, those type of people. It's always, no matter what the situation is, it's always black people's fault. And they gon', you know what I'm saying? They gon' practice white supremacy on behalf of the white man. No matter what. But that's what Kevin Hart was doing. He was just on some sucker shit. So he then got ethered by Vicky Dillard and a couple of other people. But like I said before, Kevin Hart been kind of on the radar. He said a lot of stuff. He made the references to his daughter having whole like tendencies and all that stuff. At the end of the day, I'm going to keep it 100. It's just certain directions you just don't go, for the sake of a laugh. I think you shouldn't get that deep into your kids to where you basically sacrificing your kids, to get a laugh. And that's what he did. So, he been getting like torch for that. Saying, for that power to the people remark. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even have to say that. Then he tried to act like he didn't know who Tariq Nasheed was. Why would you say power to the people if you didn't know? Look, man, let's just cut the shit. People know who Tariq Nasheed is. He done been on TV several times. He had a reality show. Can we please stop playing? I think Kevin Hart knows who Tariq Nasheed is, because otherwise he wouldn't have made that remark. But, you know, Kevin Hart was just on some sucker shit. And here's the thing about Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart, it's funny how on that show, Real Husbands of Hollywood or something, how he kept making references to Boris Cujo can't act. Well, here's the thing about Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart he a one trick pony. And like I said, he is the black version of Michael Rappaport. Plays the same character in every movie. Same type of character. The down on his luck guy with the little man complex where nothing ever goes his way. That is the character he plays in every movie. So he doesn't have a lot of range as an actor. I'm just keeping it 100. Really doesn't. One trick pony. You know. So, you know, as far as him and the Tariq Nasheed thing go, you know, he just didn't have to go that route. He shouldn't have even had responded. I thought he said that he gives zero fucks. So obviously he gives zero fucks. And if you watch that comedy special, he gives, you know, a fuck. He really do. Because he didn't let them damn alphabet people break him down to very last compound. He is petrified of them. He petrified of them. That's just real talk. They didn't, you know, they didn't buck broke him. You know what I'm saying? And that's unfortunate. But he willing to do whatever it takes to stay in Hollywood. You know. So, you know, it is what it is with him. Anyway, thank you for listening. It's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.